Good morning, everyone. Thank you for watching Hawaii District Ministers Association Online Sunday Service. I'm Shinji Kawagoe, Resident Minister of Papaikou Hongwanji, and also I'm officiating Honomu, Honohina, and Papaaloa Hongwanji. Well, now I would like to start online Sunday service. First, I would like to offer the incense. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddha saranang gacchami, Dhamma saranang gacchami, Sangha saranang gacchami. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu. Now, I would like to deliver my Dharma message. So everyone, please join me in Gassho. Such beings are like people who, imbued with incense, bear its fragrance on their bodies. They may be called those adorned with the fragrance of light. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda Butsu. Again, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining today's online Sunday service. How do you spend your time on this difficult situation at your home now? I really hope everyone is doing well. This time, I would like to deliver my Dharma message through my experience. In February, I attended Legislative Assembly Giseikai at Hawaii Betsu in Honolulu for 2 days. Each morning, morning service was held at the main temple. Second day, when I was listening to Kansho bell, which tells the time to start the service, that bell sound touched my heart. That bell sound touched my heart. Actually, I already listened to the same sound on the first day, and I have listened to Kanshou bell thousands of times since I was in Japan. However, I don't know why, but my heart was really moved by the Kanshou bell sound at the time. While I was listening to that sound, that bell sound, I was also thinking that how wonderful if the Buddhist teaching also reaches to all people like this bell sound and touches their heart. And then, after I listened to the bell sound, one phrase, which was written by our founder Shinran Shonin, came up to my mind. May there be peace in the world, and may the Buddha's teaching spread. May there be peace in the world, and may the Buddha's teaching spread. End quote. Now, I would like to ask you one thing. When you are listening to Kanshou bell just before the service at the temple, what are you usually thinking about? I believe that during Kanshou bell is a good chance to reflect on yourself. In my case, as I said earlier, that as one of examples, when I was listening to Kanshou bell at Hawaii Betsu in Honolulu, I was thinking how great if the Buddhist teaching also spreads and reaches to all people like this sound, as Shinran Shonin wished in his writing. By the way, we are living in fragile and uncertain world, especially now. But anyway, we are still living. And fortunately, we can listen to Buddhist teaching, even we have to stay at home now. As of today, I can't hear your voice at the temple. Even though, as Gashoku Amida says that when I call Amida's name, it's Amida calling me. Buddha's voice, my voice are one. I Gashoku Amida. End quote. Actually, when I recite Amida's name, Namo Amida Butsu, it really makes me think about your voice, your Nembutsu, Namo Amida Butsu as well. Even I can't hear your voice directly, I can recall your Nembutsu voice. So when I recite Amida's name, Namo Amida Butsu, not only Amida Buddha's voice, but also your voice and my voice can be one. This time, I chose one poem which was written by Shinran Shonin at the beginning. I quote, "Such beings are like people who imbued with incense bear its fragrance on their bodies. They may be called those adorned with the fragrance of light." End quote. Well, I think if you read only this poem, it's quite difficult to understand what our founder wants to express. In his poem, he explains that fragrance of light refers to the Nembutsu, Namo Amida Butsu, which is Amida Buddha's wisdom. So, if you live with the Nembutsu in your daily life, you are the person who imbued with incense, which is Amida Buddha's wisdom. However, point is that you can't emit incense by yourself, right? You can't emit incense by yourself. Amida Buddha's wisdom makes you so. And if you accept the Nembutsu teaching sincerely, your behavior always and if you accept the Nembutsu teaching sincerely, your behavior shows your appreciation and gratitude, which look like incense emits into the air. Well, when I officiate any kind of services, I always wear a robe. That's why this robe has incense flavor. I personally like incense flavor, but maybe some of you may think that this robe has too much incense smell. Anyway, only one time is not enough this robe to be imbued with incense. I wear this one over and over. And then, now, my robe keeps incense flavor always. Your behavior as a Nembutsu follower, such as reciting the Nembutsu Namo Amida Butsu as well. Like my robe's incense smell, you also needed time to be a Nembutsu follower like today. And now, I am sure that your behavior as a Nembutsu follower influences other people around you. And through your behavior, they may recite the Nembutsu Namo Amida Butsu like you. Again, how do you spend your time at your home recently? Do you sometimes recite the Nembutsu Namo Amida Butsu or chant sutras? If so, through your own behavior, I think you can see how the Nembutsu teaching works to you now. Because you didn't begin to recite the Nembutsu Namo Amida Butsu by yourself. Thanks to someone around you, you followed them. And now you do recite the Nembutsu Namo Amida Butsu spontaneously. So fragrance of light, Amida Buddha's wisdom, exactly reaches to you to do so. Our situation, what we have now, not only in Hawaii, but also all over the world, could change anytime and very rapidly. It is really difficult to focus on what's to come. However, anytime and anywhere, even you need to stay at home right now, I hope many people will be imbued with incense, which is Amida Buddha's wisdom, as our founder Shinran Shonin says in his poem. So let us go to the Buddha Dharma for guidance to spend our life more meaningfully. And in my conclusion, I would like to read Shinran Shonin's poem again. So everyone, please join me in Gassho. Such beings are like people who imbued with incense with their fragrance on their bodies. They may be called those adorned with the fragrance of light. Namo Amida Butsu, 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 Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。 Namo Amida. Namo Amida. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Nammanda Butsu. Nammanda Butsu. Nammanda Butsu. Nammanda Butsu. Nammanda Butsu. Nammanda Butsu. Again, thank you for watching Hawaii District Ministers Association Online Sunday Service. Next week, April 26, 9 a.m., speaker will be Reverend Joshin Kamuro, Honpa Hongwanji Hirobetsuin. So please join next Sunday service again. And please share this online Sunday service with your friends. Thank you very much. Bye bye.